Good morning, happy Tuesday. So last week and on the weekend you would have seen that I went to a nice scrapbooking weekend and I ended up finishing this thing in the back. Well, I actually finished the moon. As we can see, it's got flowers all around the side and the front, not in the middle and not obviously at the back. It's pretty heavy. I've just finished it off with a few highlights of like metallic wax, as you can see there. There we go, now it's nice and focused. So that one's like sideways. It's the only one that looks a little bit strange. I might take it out and put it back in again, but it's done. I'm very glad that it is done. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to get the cat on here, because I want to put a cat on a silhouette here and then maybe put like a starry background behind it or something like that. But it's mostly done. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know why this is so much fun. So these are my new slippers. I posted a story a while ago of my toe poking through the slippers because I've had my slippers for the last 4 years and I haven't replaced them because I haven't needed to. They were in perfect condition up until relatively recently, and I bought these on Black Friday. They were not on sale. I just got to a point where I was so hot full of not having slippers that didn't have holes in them. Like literally the top half of my slippers had completely come apart. So I thought I'd just show you guys which ones I bought. They're proper sheepskin slippers made locally in South Africa, in Cape Town I think even. And they are very beautiful slippers. So they will last me many years. I have like 4 pairs of shoes. A pair of slippers, a pair of slip-slops, and then a pair of tackies, and then a pair of running shoes. Or trail shoes or whatever. So like, these are very worth it for me. I'm very excited for them. Pretty sure that's the wrong color. I saw it on the side because they're very light. It says that they're grey, so that's what they look like. They are super fluffy, really nice. I thought that they were going to be a lot darker than this, I'm not going to lie. They've got nice tread on the bottom as well, which is really nice. Let me just double check my invoice quickly. I may be mistaken, it happens all the time, but I'd rather double check. Okay, so it looks kind of like they sent me the right thing. So if you look here, these are the ones that I ordered. Now, I mean, they kind of look a lot darker than those. Like if you just compare the two. So they're grey, but they don't look as dark as those do. So, I don't know. It's probably not the end of the world in all honesty, but I just was expecting them to be a little bit darker. Maybe I should just give them a call and find out. But they'll still be very nice, I suppose. Oh well, anyway, I've got to film a video now. I'm thinking of doing, you will know. I'm gonna film a video now. Going to film the shaker ornaments and try and get that up. I've got a live stream tonight. I've been going through so much work. It's actually ridiculous, but my brain is just all over the place. It just can't process thoughts and things like that. So very excited for tomorrow when I'm going to have a little bit of time off. It's like he knows when I turn on the camera. Can I help you, sir? Yeah. It's a freeness. So it is now Thursday afternoon. I haven't done very much vlog filming, I apologize. I'm busy working on day 4 of Craftmas, so it's the wreath, and I've gone through several iterations of trying to make a wreath. This one was way too small, this one was also way too small, and I really stuffed up. Fred, do you mind? I really stuffed up the making of this one, so I've made a bigger one. And hopefully this one is going to work. I just need to finish making it. I've got tons of little snowflakes, which you would have seen because I probably would have inserted some b-roll that I've taken while I was busy making it and things like that. Sir, do you mind? But I'm trying to get all my videos edited so that I can partake in Vlogmas. So this is technically day 1 of Vlogmas. Although for you guys, you'll probably be seeing this in a couple of days time. I've sent the Take A Lot video off for approval, and I don't think I've received approval yet, so we're still waiting on that one. Hopefully we'll receive it soon, but I'll just put that one live whenever I get approval, or the next day. But I'm busy working on another video that I can actually upload today, which won't be very long. Well, I don't have very much footage for that, so I don't know how well that's gonna go down, but it's fine. They don't always have to be very long videos. But yeah, it's been a crazy week so far, and I'm looking forward to, I hesitate to say downtime, because it's just going to be time for me to work on other things on the weekend. But I'm enjoying Craftmas. I've done the label, the gift tags, been cutting tons of snowflakes now for the Christmas snowflake wreath, and the paper house. Absolutely love doing that one on Sunday. I'm sure you guys would have seen it. I ran it through my Cuttlebugs embossing folder to give it a nice little brick look. And our Fred is very interested in what this paper house is. Hey, you will need skier. This week I also did some of my first online classes, which was really nice. A cricket class and then a silhouette class, and I've got another silhouette class now, and then another cricket class next weekend. And then it's the cricket workshops that are going to be happening on Saturday. So that's going to be something to look forward to. Or workshops or cricket classes, in-person classes, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to enjoy some of those. Good morning. It is December the 2nd of December, yes, and I am finally all packed to go off to Tiger Valley for a day at the experience zone. I have my entire bag packed. As you can see, it's chock-a-block. Apparently I'm packing enough craft supplies for like 700 people and 3,000 projects, because that's what I do. You know, I'd rather have too much to do than not enough to do and sit there and be bored. Well, not like I could be bored in a place like P&A Experience Zone, but I've got a lot of things that I want to do, and if there aren't that many people there, then at least I have something to work on while I'm there. And also I find that people come up to you if they can see that you're busy with something. So, because they're like, oh, what are you doing? What is this? How does it work? I see it's pens, writing. Anyway, so I'm going to be with Dilshad there, and I actually need to leave in 4 minutes. I'm right on schedule, and I'm gonna go get a Starbucks beforehand. Maybe beforehand, I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, very much looking forward to being there until like 2-ish, 3-ish, depends on who ends up being there and if people end up pitching up a little bit later, but let's see. So I'm at Experience Zone, and it's nice because there's nobody else here. Like, the shop isn't even open yet. There's something special about being let into a shop before it even opens. You feel all like important. But yeah, we're gonna get set up. We'll have a quick meeting in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go get some Starbucks. I don't know if Dilshad wants some Starbucks. Okay, she's got a thumbs up. She also wants Starbucks. I even managed to remember to bring my Starbucks cup, so I'm like in overachiever mode today. But yeah, as usual. But yeah, let's have fun. Okay, so I brought my 2x2 card mat with, and I thought I'd just open it up. Thank you again, Cherise, for sending this to me. It has the little strippy things that you need to take off of each, so each of them like that. But I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cut this in the middle so that I can take, I'll have one strip for each thingy. Because I mean, that kind of makes sense to me. Okay. It's just like impale myself, why don't I? Blood. Really? That's fine. I've got wet wipes that were wet wipes and are probably now dry wipes. Again, the best angle ever, but this is my little bear. Bearista stopper. It's super cute. So, open it up, and then it's got this little stoppery thing here, and then you put it on your coffee cup like that. Just fits snugly into your coffee, keeps your coffee warm. Okay, so Dilshad is busy making a wreath, because today's prompt is wreath, and she's made this with the Maker 3, and it's actually like, if you can kind of see, it's scored the middle line, and then each leaf kind of thingy is scored as well, the veins. But then she's also used flower wire or whatever you want to call it. And then this florist wire. Sorry, apologies. Can you tell I'm not educated in this kind of stuff? And florist tape. So this tape you get at like a florist shop or whatever, and it's just sticky enough to like stick to itself, and then it sticks everything down to the wire, and then you have the nice little, I'm pretty much stuffing this up at this point. So I'm going to put it down because I don't want to break her things, and I don't want to be responsible for it going haywire. Sorry, Dilshad, if I messed it up. But I've been here now for 2 hours and I've literally done nothing. I've helped some people that have come here, which I suppose is kind of the point, but I have a bunch of things that I want to do. I think I might start with the napkin holders first. So I'm going to try and make something while I'm here. Save myself some time. I brought some cardstock with. And I also didn't charge my phone, so luckily there's a USB slot on the side of the machine, so I've just plugged it in there. Yay! I ended up cutting the little thing that I was designing as a demo for people that were here. So this is what it looks like. It's a little snowflake, and you can't really see the glitter. You can only see it when I do it like that. But that's kind of why I wanted it to be soft and not like so bold. I also didn't really have the right colors. And then I just designed a little band. Design is probably a heavy word, but it's literally just a rectangle with a slit on the one side at the top here, and then going out from the underside there, so they then fit. You kind of cross it over like that, and then I don't even know if you can see that because my nails are in the way, and then they just slit into each other. It's kind of like a coffee collar type thing. And then I'm going to take this and then just glue that onto that like that. So it's like a little loop, and then that's glued onto the loop. Let's just do that quickly. So there we go. It's just glued there, just lightly glued. And then you can just put your serviettes through there. So it's nice and simple, nothing complicated at all. Doesn't need to be. The nice thing about these Craftmas crafts is that they're sometimes just super easy, quick things. I do want to see if I can make some watercolor cards on the 2x2 card mat. I want to do at least something on the card mat before I go, because I want to use it. So you are currently resting on the watercolor cards, so I need to prop you up on something else. Now you can't really see what I'm working on the table, but I'm going to maybe do some of the 12 by 12, 12 centimeter by 12 centimeter watercolor cards. There's 12 cards in this pack, and if I look at the price on the shelf, this pack is $2.69. So 12 divided by 2.69. My maths is not very good. That's like 20 rand a card, 25 rand-ish, I think. Anyway, you know what I mean. You can do the maths. So now, obviously, I've cut it, so I can take off each individual sheet and then place the card in, open it up, and it works just like a normal card mat where you have the little thing that goes underneath, so you pop that underneath there, and then it goes all the way off to the side. You push it all the way up to the top, and then you stick it down. And you do the same for each of the mats. And now I'm going to quickly design some cards on Cricut Design Space, and then draw them and color them in. So when I put it on the card mat, it automatically sorts it, which is so awesome, and everything's automatically in the center as well. Check there. But it also, you can set the material size, so I should actually have it on, there we go, it's 12 by 12, so just make sure that you're setting the right material size and the material load type, and then we can draw everything. So excited to use this. I'm glad the star wheels are already to the side. It tells you almost move the star wheels to the side. Load green watercolor. Lol, green's already in, chop. Okay, so I just messed up one of the cards there. I don't know why, but let's see. Let's try it again. Switch the machine off. And I'm just going to let it run, because I've already drawn these. So I'll just let it run without these in the pens in the machine. Yeah, so it's just drawing, fake drawing without the pen in it, because, you know, it's already drawn. Sully Sausage Kelly used the normal pen instead of the watercolor pen for the red. So I'm just running it again, faking it. Okay, it's now 2:57, just before 3 o'clock. I was planning on leaving at 2, and I ended up staying. I completely stuffed up, well, I didn't completely stuff up the cards, but I was too busy talking to Esme, and when I did the colors, I didn't notice that I'd used, like I showed you, didn't notice that I'd used the red pen instead of the watercolor pen. And then I reran everything, and I did exactly the same thing again. So it's fine. I'll just, you know, deal with it. But maybe I'll manually write it in or something like that. But it's okay. But I'm going to be packing up now and then going home, because I'm not tired at all, surprisingly. But I mean, I've been here since 9. So it's pretty much a full day. It's been fun. Now that I'm home, I figured I would mix the up that I made with the card, because what I did was I just left the cards on the mats, and I just put the protective sheeting back on so that it would cover the bottom part, but I can just quite simply remove it, and because everything's positioned automatically, I don't really have to worry about anything being in different places. And again, I'm only going to be doing the red for the 3rd time to try and get everything sorted. Now the mat did fold a little bit in the bag because it was like curled in a little bit, but that should be fine. It'll straighten out once it's in the machine. But I am very curious as to why it like messed up the corner of the material of the thingy there. And I know that I could also technically probably do this by hand, and just because there's not very much red, but I'd rather do the, you know, the machine was built to do that, so why not just let the machine do its job? Right? Right? Nothing broke. I just banged my bin into the thingy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So let's connect everything up, load it all up, and fix my mistake. It wasn't quite lining up like you can see there, so I'm not really happy with that, so I'll just do it by hand. I tried. You know, I also like to show you guys these kinds of things to show you that not everything that I do goes perfect all the time. Sir, do you mind? Goes perfect all the time. And sometimes you've just got to work. Sir, I'm trying to draw. Sir? Fred, no. Mason. And sometimes you just got to kind of work the problem and boer maak 'n plan kind of thing, you know? Fred, you're not going to get cat hairs all over my new mat. No, I'm trying to draw. You're adorable. Fred. Stout. There we go. Play with that finger. I mean, it's not going to look perfect, but it'll look better than what it would have done on the machine. Sometimes you got to work with what you got. Fredness? Do you mind, sir? Hey? The answer was no, you don't mind, hey? Because you want loves. You just want loves. Okay, now we take the thingies off the mat, and then it's going to be time to color in. And then I thought I could even add some like fun embellishments and things with my paint pens afterwards. This is actually quite nice. So these have like a stickier, like a shiny side, and then this side is like a slightly more matte side, as you can see. So obviously the shiny side then goes down onto the sticky side, so actually you know which side is the correct side to use. Because on the other ones, there is a correct side, or it feels like there's a correct side and a wrong side. But then you never really know which is which. Hey, sir. You freedness? But no me freedness. Getting freedness here in my mouth. Hey, freedness? Freedness, I'm trying to... He's gonna sit down now, just watch. Jy wil net liefde hê. Hey, how can you be mad at that? I also don't understand how somebody could have, like, given him up. I mean, at 5 o'clock in the morning I can understand, but not at any time, other time of the day. He's so cute. Hey. Oh. Now, time to play around with the watercolor cards. So, I didn't film an outro for this video, and I didn't film anything else more on the watercolor pens. Sorry, but catch me tomorrow in the next video for Vlogmas, where I'm actually slowly starting to catch up with where we are currently, because it's currently the 5th of December. You're going to see it now. And remember, be kind to someone today. See you soon.